welcome back to everyone on the Football Zone, and today we are doing a weekend preview for the Premier League, but we're also going to review Manchester City's Champions League game this past week. And yeah, in the end it was an easy win for Manchester City, swatting aside Copenhagen with a comfortable 3-1 win. And yeah, it was De Bruyne, Foden and Silva the goals for Man City. Maatsen also made it 1-1 for a bit, but yeah, in the end a relatively comfortable win for City, a big win for City. And yeah, I think as expected they're going to have a safe progression through to the next round before moving on to this week's Premier League game, starting off with Brentford against Liverpool at the G-Tech Community Stadium. And yeah, this is an intriguing game. Brentford coming off the back of a 2-0 win against Wolves, Liverpool defeating Burnley. Both these teams in good form. I think Brentford at the moment kind of should be alright for the rest of the season, just kind of strolling around in mid-table. But yeah, Liverpool still very much in the title race. So yeah, they need a big result here because as we've seen with Man City, you can't let your standards slip at all. I'm going to say 2-0 to the Pool. Moving on then to Burnley against Arsenal. And yeah, to be honest, I can't really see this going well with Burnley. We've seen how ruthless Arsenal have been in recent matches. Burnley, I think they have shown some heart in recent weeks, but at the end of the day, it's just a fact to say that the quality really is just not there at the moment, unfortunately. So yeah, I can't really see it any other way. I'm going to say it will be a comfortable win for Arsenal. Moving on then to Fulham against Villa at Craven Cottage. And yeah, this is an interesting one. Aston Villa, I think, will be fuming with that result last time out against Fulham, against Manchester United, to lose that game. And yeah, looking to rebound here against a Fulham side who, got that win against Bournemouth last week, 3 games unbeaten, so on a decent run of form themselves, so it won't be an easy game. Craven Cottage is never an easy place to go, but I fancy Villa to just sneak it. I'm going to say 2-1. Moving on then to Newcastle against Bournemouth at St James's Park. And yeah, I think this will be a game that Newcastle kind of will see they have to win. Bournemouth, bit mixed form at the moment, but Newcastle in a really good run. But obviously that last game against Luton at home for them wasn't that great, it has to be said. So yeah, they'll be looking to get a win here to kind of get their home form back on track against the Bournemouth side. It's a team that I'd expect them to beat, so I'm going to say it'll be 2-0 to the Toon. Moving on then to Nottingham Forest against West Ham at the City Ground. And yeah, this is an interesting one because West Ham, if you look at the table, you think they're doing really well, but obviously after that shocking defeat last time out against Arsenal at London Stadium, there's lots of questions being asked of them at the moment, and they need a win here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think it's a game that both of these teams will target as a game where they kind of feel like they have to get something out of. So I'm going to say it'll be a draw here. I can't pick between two sides. I'm going to say 1-1. Moving on then to Tottenham against Wolves at White Hart Lane. And yeah, this is a game where Tottenham, I think, kind of feel like they have to win, obviously, to stay in the chase for that top 4 split, with Man City, with Man United's form coming into it as well, with Villa, etc. It's a winnable home game, which I feel like they have to win. I think, in the end, they will have enough quality to pretty comfortably get the win. I'm going to say it'll be a 2-0 win for Spurs. Moving on into Man City against Chelsea at the Etihad. And yeah, I think with Man City, we've seen them kind of at their relentless, dominant best in recent weeks against the Chelsea side, who, for me, just still really aren't clicking that well, in all honesty. And yeah, I can only really see one winner here. Chelsea obviously have won the last 2, but I think, when you look at the way they play, they're just still miles off. So I'm going to say it will be a 2-0 win for City. Moving on then to Sheffield United against Brighton at Bramall Lane. And yeah, Sheffield United have been really struggling recently. And yeah, to be honest, against the Brighton side, who kind of seem a bit revitalised in recent weeks, obviously getting that huge win against Palace, pushing Tottenham really close. Obviously that all comes in the wake of that 4-0 win over 4-0 defeat to Luton, which I think could hold them for quite some time. But I think, Brighton will have enough to get a pretty comfortable win here. I'm going to say 2-0. But moving on into the Luton taking on Manchester United, and yeah, Luton coming into this one, at Kenilworth Road. I think it's a game for them where, you know, if they just hit back, wait for Manchester United to make mistakes, because I guess that could happen. We've seen Manchester United really aren't all that at the moment. So, you know, I think if they really play it sensibly, they could get a result here. I fancy United will have enough quality, but you never know. It is a banana skin. New environment for these Premier League players, cannot afraid, I'll tell you. But moving on into Everton against Crystal Palace, and yeah, this is a big game for both these sides. Palace not on the greatest run of form themselves. I think this will be a game where they hoping to get back on track, but Everton needless, they're still right down at the bottom, still in trouble, so yeah, more points deductions coming. Who knows what's going on with Everton. So yeah, I think this is a really good game, really big game for both of these sides. I think Everton at home will have enough. I'm going to say 2-1. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe for our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.